Scott Frost is officially out as head coach at Nebraska. What does this mean for the immediate future? And who are some guys that could maybe be some leaders of this program? Let's take a look. Looking back on it and now having the time to kind of listen to some folks, listen to Trev Alberts in his press conference, I'm not sure if Scott Frost was ready to be a Big Ten head football coach. This is a guy that had a meteoric rise. Remember, he was an offensive coordinator at the University of Oregon. Chip Kelly, that high-profile offenses that the Ducks had. He became a head coach at UCF 2 years at the G5 level. As a head coach, he turned it around really quick. And then all of a sudden, you're a Power 5 Big Ten head football coach with a lot of pressure to turn it around at the University of Nebraska. I'm not sure if Scott Frost was prepared. I'm not sure if Scott Frost was seasoned enough to jump into that role. So what does this mean for the immediate future? This is a very interesting situation. If you're the rest of the Big Ten, if you're the rest of the Big Ten West, you're a little unsure. Because with Scott Frost as head coach, I think you knew what you were getting. You were a team that was going to come close, but in the end would find a way to lose. Now, with the new energy, with the new spark in Mikey Joseph, this could be a dangerous football team. And this is very interesting timing. Coming into the Oklahoma game, right? There was maybe with Scott Frost as head coach, there would have been a stink on the program after this loss to Georgia Southern. But now there is zero reason for these kids not to get up for this Oklahoma game. First of all, it's Oklahoma. It's a big-time atmosphere. But now you've got a new, energetic head coach in there in Mikey Joseph. Watch out. I'll just say this. Watch out, Oklahoma, because this is going to be a re-energized team. Mikey Joseph is going to make some changes to the structure of this program. This is an unpredictable team right now. This is a team that could go way down. I might regret saying this, but this is a team that could maybe go way up as well, because there's no doubt in my mind there is talent on this team. Yes, are they maybe soft on the inside? Are they not great? Are other teams going to manhandle them? Yeah, maybe, but there's a lot of skill on this team. There's a lot of skill. They got to figure things out. They got to fix things defensively. No doubt about it. I still think this team has a good amount of holes, but man, you give this team a new lease on life right now, and who knows where things are going to go. That's kind of where I stand right now. This is a very unpredictable team going into a very unpredictable game in Oklahoma, and I couldn't wait to see what happens next. As for who could be the next head coach at the University of Nebraska, I know that's been kind of talked a lot about. Here, I'm going to float out some names that I think should be at the front of the list. First of all, back the damn Brinks truck up to the home of Dave Aranda. Going back to his days as defensive coordinator at Wisconsin. That was a top 5 national defense at Wisconsin when Dave Aranda was there. He did some good things at LSU, and then the quick turnaround to 12 wins last year. In his second year for Dave Aranda as head coach at Baylor, he has a track record for teams that are very good on defense, that are extremely tough, and that are well disciplined. And he's a young, really good head coach. I love Dave Aranda. Okay, that's the first thing. Here's a guy that actually I've spent some time with in the past, in my about year and change as a reporter, sports reporter, in the Fargo, North Dakota market. Spend some time weekly interviewing, talking to Chris Kleiman every single week, watching that dynasty grow at North Dakota State. Chris Kleiman is now the head coach at Kansas State. He's popped off 2 8-win seasons in a tough place to win in Manhattan, Kansas. This might be a dark horse Kansas State team to contend in the Big 12 Conference. If they do, if they pull some big wins this season, Chris Kleiman should be on Nebraska's radar. At the FCS level, he took what Craig Bohl left and he took it to a completely different level in Fargo, North Dakota. Once again, tough, physical, well-coached team. I might be biased on this one. Chris Kleiman is a great face to the program. He's going to be a great leader. A lot of people are going to respect him. I love the idea of Chris Kleiman going in to Lincoln, Nebraska. How about Luke Fickell at Cincinnati? Once again, you kind of see the trend that I'm going with here. Well coached, tough, good defense, discipline, that kind of thing, because that's what Nebraska needs. They need a leader. They need a guy who's going to grab the bull by the horns and take charge of this program and make them mentally and physically tough. Throwing Matt Campbell as well in there. I think he's going to be one of the hotter names in there. But those are a group of guys I could see that could do a really good job at turning this program around. What do you guys think? You think this move was made at the right time? Do you think they should have waited for the buyout situation to kind of take a dip? I thought it was the right move. Cut ties now. You're clearly not going in the right direction. You need a new voice, because Mikey Joseph could be that voice to really spark this team. And who knows, maybe he'll be the permanent head coach going forward. I want to hear your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe to Big Ten Ted. I am Big Ten Ted, and we will see you in the next one.